Sound check.
Check one, check one. Is that the one it's supposed to? Well, it says delay program.
Well, welcome to Rounders. We had a little technical difficulty there for a second, but we are back. I'm JT. Welcome to Rounders Live. We are doing a 1-2 no-limit hold'em game tonight with a $300 cap. In the booth with me tonight is Rudy. Rudy,
Hello.
how's everything going?
Hi, everybody. Going well. How's it going?
Totally fucked up meeting because I totally lost track of the action when I was trying to figure this stuff out.
Okay.
Just ignore it. Sorry.
All
Nope.
right. So we're just getting set up.
We have Ava in the chat with us tonight. Ava, how are you tonight?
Hello,
Or
Eva.
in the morning for you.
Bright and early, getting her poker fix in China.
Ava's in China. She's a Rounders member, and she's in China right now. And she's watching us on the stream. Looks like we're going to do a $5 bomb pot to get started.
So $5 ante. Get that pot going.
And it's going to be a hold'em, not an Omaha bomb pot tonight to get started. We are playing a 1-2 no-limit hold'em with a $300 cap.
Looks like a single board.
Yeah, single board for sure.
Oh, right.
It's hard for the readers to pick up a double board.
That's right.
So tonight, for everybody just tuning in, we did have a little technical difficulty to get started, but we have Mike in seat 1, Abe in seat 2, Dom in seat 3, Nick in seat 4, Elijah in seat 5, AJ in AJ. JA in seat 6. Key West Rob in seat 7. He's one of our dealers here at Rounders. We have Alan in seat 8 and Albert in SA in seat 10.
These are all regulars, solid players. They're rounders probably 80 hours a week.
80 hours a week. Dom had the king 10 of spades with 2 spades on the board. But Key West Rob does have the best hand with 6 deuce. And Albert has the 9-8, so he's looking for the 7 for the straight. Robert does bet $75.
Looks like Robert put his best shirt on for tonight's stream.
He is looking good tonight. Wearing his Key West shirt. He's saying, do you want to see a card?
Looks like there's some negotiation.
Oh, Albert bet. And it's Rob who needs to call.
Albert shows one
Wow.
card.
Albert showed the 9, so Rob definitely
9
calls. So Rob's definitely put him on a missed straight draw. Albert doesn't want to lose any chips, so he got $150. Wow.
Robert's laughing. He's trying to figure out what the 9 has to do with anything. So he's trying to decide if he wants to call with his third pair.
Looks like Albert did bet the ace on the turn. He did call.
Robert calls.
Robert
His
does
6
call
is
with
good.
his 6.
Pair of 6 is good.
That's a way to get the game going.
A $555 pot right out the chute.
Hey, Holly. Holly says hey to Rudy and myself.
Hi, Holly.
Holly plays all the big streams here. The 5-5, 5-10, 25 she played on Tuesday. The big game. This game's a little bit smaller. We're just doing a 1-2 with a $300 cap. So if anybody wants to add on chips, the most they can add on is $300. I don't know what. Well, it looks like Albert started with 300, so
He just reloaded.
he just reloaded
So
for 300.
Robert has about 600 in there now.
He
600 in
should
his cap.
have 600, yes. And he's selling chips. So the white chips, of course, are $1 chips. The red chips are $5 chips, and the green chips are $25 chips.
So the action's on JA, under the gun.
Rob's going to raise a 10 with the Jack 10 offsuit. Mike's going to call with the Ace 10 offsuit as well.
Mike's got him dominated. Let's see what Elijah calls with a 9-6 suited.
Elijah flops the best hand with 9-6, flops a 6. He's going to bet
And
25.
leads right out. Now, Rob has a diamond. There's 3 diamonds on the flop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, that ended quickly.
You thought he'd seen at least one more card. I want to thank everybody who's watching the stream right now on YouTube. Thank you. Let's get some likes going. We appreciate your support. Subscribe if you haven't already. We appreciate that. If you want to play on the streams here at Rounders Card Club, you can call 210-361-DEAL, 210-361-3325. You can get on the stream. Oh, wow. Alan's going to wake up with aces, and he makes it $12. It's going to be hard for someone to call when there's $2. Oop.
Robert
of that-
limped. with the ace-4. So he's got a little bit of money in there. Elijah calls pocket sevens out of the small blind.
Looks like Nick called on the button with the 8-3 offsuit.
That's surprising. Optimistic, I would say.
The card reader could be off, but we never know. Is Rob going to try and make a move on Allen here? He did. Ace-4, he 3-bets a 65. He doesn't believe Allen has a big hand. But Allen's going to get him to fold right here. Allen's letting him know I have aces. What is Nick folded right away? Yeah, Nick did fold. Elijah does have pocket sevens. He would have to flop a 7.
Yeah, is it?
But he's got to put Allen on a nice hand.
Elijah folded. He got out of the way.
And Rob's going to
Rob
fold
got out
as
of the
well.
way.
I think if Allen would have saw Rob's hand, he might have just smooth called the 65 to let him see a flop, try and flop a 4 or the case ace.
Yeah, it looked like Elijah was still in the hand, so he probably wanted to isolate, go against Rob if Robert was serious about it.
Yeah. Allen's still stacking chips, but he's going to call with the 9-10 offsuit. You like Albert's raise with the 10-5 of diamonds?
Let's see.
Under the gun plus
Far.
1.
Mike calls out of seat 1. We don't know what his cards are. It shows that Nick called with Jack-3 off.
And he does flop top pair. You need to know what Mike is going to do in seat 1. Albert does have a gutter ball to a straight draw. Mike's going to fold. Oh, I just saw
Someone had
ace-king from
king.
someone.
I guess that might have been Mike.
Mm. He's
Nick-
playing cautiously a little bit with the ace-king.
Nick has cards, so he may have the Jack-3. He called. The turn is out. Turns a 4. No improvement for anybody.
No. Nick still got to like his jack. Maybe not his kicker. But Albert has no showdown value unless he catches the 8.
Alan and Albert have the same gutter. They're both looking for an 8.
Yeah, a 10 would help Allen. He'd make 2 pair with 10s and 9s. Wow. He did get everybody off the best hand. He got Nick to fold a jack.
Looks like Albert came to play tonight. He's throwing some chips around.
He's tough to play against. He definitely is. Yeah, Holly, thank you. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of action. This format's really nice for a game. It doesn't always have to be 10, 20, 10, 25, whatever. Buying in for $10,000. Abe's going to come into this hand with the king-queen offsuit.
It's going to be interesting to see how big the stacks get, since it's capped at 300. But I assume if it's like normal, once the stack gets bugged, you can match up to 75% of the big stack.
Well, not now. Normally that's that way.
Is that not what we're doing tonight?
No, it's capped at 300.
Just 300.
So if you
300, 300.
Yeah.
That's it.
So like Albert couldn't reload for 450 after Robert got him on the first hand. So you have to grind your way out of it if you get stuck a little bit.
It's an interesting dynamic. We'll see how that plays out. So we've got $58 in the pot on the flop with a 3-3-10. Looks like Abe has king high, and he's going to call.
40, yeah. Dom bet 40. We can't see his cards, unfortunately. Oh, okay, there we go. It's 3-10-5, not 3-3-10. Unfortunately, the board is not right for the display. And he turns a queen. Abe turns a queen. Taking down that hand with king, queen.
Yeah, he decided to just call with 2 overs and hit one of his overs.
Well, we have a couple adult beverages tonight. We are having a
Tequila Sunrise.
tequila sunrise.
That's what we're starting off with.
Wow. Whew. Man, we might be finishing with that one.
That'll set you straight. So let's see, a couple of ace jacks. Abe's is suited.
Yep, ace jack of hearts. He just won with the king queen offsuit. Turned to queen. Oh, Elijah's
Pretty
going to
good
play
size raise, by the way, from 1-2 to 25.
Right.
It's a little 12x raise.
Wow, I don't see J.A. going anywhere with the king high flush draw.
Not to mention Elijah has the gutter to Broadway. And obviously Abe has the best hand right now. Pair of aces, and he's got a jack kicker. Oh, looks like he released. Let it go. Oh, that's Elijah.
Wow, he shot. Oh, and Abe snap calls. He knows he's in for a race. The pots are big already.
Yes.
These guys are gambling.
Mixing it up.
He needs a 10 or a club. J.A. and Gabe just needs Abe just needs the board to pair. He wins the first board. Ace jack. They're going to run it twice. There's the ace. It does pair the board, so a 5, queen, or jack.
Nope.
Oh, and he fades the board pairing.
So they're going to chop it. Flush wins and pair of aces.
Yeah.
On the other board.
Well, that kept someone from rebuying. Running it twice.
A lot of times they, when there's big bets all in, they want to try to minimize the swings, the big swings up and down, and so they'll run it twice and see if the statistics will bear out. The probability of a hand holding up will bear out, and the guy doesn't get bad beated for a lot of money.
Right, you don't want to lose your 300 on a draw because he didn't get there in the first hand, so they are able to run it twice. I believe Dom's going to play the 4-5 suited. I love that hand.
Yeah. Let's see, where is Dom? He is under the gun +1.
Yeah, he's in seat 3. Elijah basically has the same hand. J.A. has the same hand. 5-3, 5-4, 5-4.
I think I like Key West Rob's chances on this one right now.
He raises to 15, and luckily everybody calls.
Okay.
He does flop a 10 high flush draw.
Elijah's got the flush draw also, but his is smaller.
He could get in trouble.
Oh, that's not a flush draw. It turns out it's a heart. 10 of hearts.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow. So Rob does have the second best hand with tens, where Mike does flop a king.
Mike folds a king.
Elijah does have a will draw. Now the diamond's coming to play.
Yeah, now there's a flush draw.
Well, Elijah's making a big bet here.
Sizing it up.
Over 100. Maybe. Oh, he's all in. 194. Can Rob call with third pair and the 10 high flush draw?
He's got the best hand.
Wow.
He's going to let it go.
I haven't seen Elijah play before. I know he's been in the Rounders Card Club a lot, but holy cow, what a move.
Yeah.
That's a great hand. That's a great play.
Yeah, I've played with him a few times. Really nice guy. You know, he really has. He comes and plays for a good time. This is entertainment for him. So some of these guys at this stake and the stacks, it looks like they're just kind of trying to mix it up and see what sticks.
Just have a good time. Just play on the stream, and it's fun to watch him play. Yeah, that's a great move by Elijah. And he got a tough guy that is a stickler with a pair and a flush draw to fold.
Pair and a flush draw, yeah.
That doesn't happen very often. A lot of small cards being folded around. 5 deuce. Mike's just waiting to get a hand. He did have the ace king. It flopped nothing, and he snap folded to a bet earlier. Playing a little tight to the vest.
Albert's got the best hand this time with a queen. He flops a queen.
Dom is betting out. Is Albert going to look him up for 45? He could have a queen with a better kicker. We can't see Dom's card, but
It's interesting. Dom bets 45 and he only has 17 behind. So he's
no. I think that was off a little bit. If you look at his stack,
that is
he had 150 something. So
okay. The stack's not right for him.
yeah, I believe the stats are off just a little bit right now till we get everything back to normal. Looks like Alan's away from the table for a second.
Nick folds into the gun.
Elijah's trying to get the 10-4 to. There it goes.
J.A. likes his hand. Looks like he raised to 20.
And Albert has his hand dominated with Queen Jack.
And they both miss.
And J.A. just fires out. Albert does have 2 overcards.
He lets it go.
So we're going to get the next hand going. The button is on Abe.
Elijah's under the gun.
Oh, Key West Rob's going to be tough to get off those sixes. Oh, he took off his Hawaiian-looking shirt to relax and play his little Florida Gators T-shirt.
Maybe he thought it was bad luck for him, his fancy shirt.
He was winning. He called with a pair of sixes
That's
against.
true.
That's a good shirt to wear. Of course, Albert has ace-king offsuit, makes it 55, and gets Rob to call with his pocket sixes. How sticky can Rob be after getting all Albert's chips on the first hand?
So Rob check calls.
He check calls $75. Ooh, a 3 on the. If he thought he was good on the flop, he's got to be good on the.
Yeah, I think he's not going to go anywhere.
Wow.
He's gonna see what
Albert
Oh,
maxed apply the pressure.
Albert shoves.
If you thought you were good on the flop, you got to think you're good on the turn, especially when that 3 rolls off, right?
We've had it all in on 85% of the hands so far. So this is going to be an action.
This is
action
good.
group.
He did call. Are they going to run it once or twice?
That's what they're talking about.
Oh, my goodness. Albert goes, how do you call that? Rob's played a lot of poker, as has Albert.
Robert knows his way around the poker table.
Let's see what the dealer does with the card. Oh, a 7? Yeah, okay, they're running it twice. Wow.
6 outs for Albert. And
Oh, he
misses.
doesn't get there.
He
Ace
whips.
King loses the pocket sixes.
So Robert Feltz Albert again.
Wow. With sixes. He won the first hand with, not pair of sixes, but he made a 6 and called him down, and he had 6. That must be a sign.
Albert wastes no time in reloading. He's got his money on the table, ready to. He doesn't want to give up his seat quite yet.
Yeah, Matthew, we don't know what happened to Rob and his shirt, but he's a little more relaxed right now. And Albert's used to playing, I mean, I don't know how many times he's been felted right away, but he's normally used to adding on to, 75% of the big stack, which he can't do tonight. It is a $300 max. So now he's got to fight with $300 to get his first 2 buy-ins back. Hey, thank you everybody who's watching on YouTube tonight. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes we're getting already. Man, that's awesome. Oh, we have our first straddle tonight.
Yeah, in case we need a little bit more action.
Yeah.
Usually when these guys get started on the live stream or a new table, you kind of want to check things out, see how the cards are flowing, just kind of feel each other out a little bit. These guys are wasting no time in mixing it up.
They're getting after it. I'm JT, and in the booth tonight with me is Rudy. Man, this is some action.
This sure is.
Look at this. We got a 12. We got a 35. Allen has ace king. He makes it 35 to play. Mike in seat 1's going to stay out of the way.
Albert calls with a 10-8 off.
He came here to play.
It looks like Elijah's calling with his 10-9 suited, 10-9 of diamonds. Now it's on Rob. He hasn't folded yet. It looks like he called.
Wow. And Allen smashes it. Ace king is king. Oh, we got a flush draw for Elijah as well. This could get potty. Is Allen bet 20 into that pot? Wow. He wanting to see who's going to call with a flush draw, and he found out. Now he can bet a little bit more, make him pay the max to get there with 1 card to go. Yep, there he goes. From 30 to 75.
75 into 186.
Yeah.
And takes it down.
Yeah. That's a pretty good strategy. I haven't seen too many people do that. Keep it light,
Yeah.
still make some value bet on the flop to make sure the flush doesn't get there, and then punish them with 1 card to go.
Interesting to see what he would have done. I'm just kind of wondering if Elijah check raises him with his flush draw out of position. what Allen would have done if he would have just called in position to see what happens, see what develops if a diamond hits, or if he really tries to charge him.
Oh, that's a great play by Allen.
Wondering if he thought that far ahead.
And Rob comes out firing, makes it 10. We're playing 1-2-10. Nick's going to get involved. Elijah's in the big small blind for $1, so he has to call for 10. And JA's in for 10. So we're going 6 ways to a flop. There we go. Okay, Rob did a raise with ace king. So we're going 6 ways to $10 pre-flop bet.
Pretty good sized pot. $60 in the pot.
We can't see the flop. The flop is out, but we apologize for the technical difficulties we had on this hand. The flop is out. There we go.
Okay, so
2 diamonds, 2 hearts.
I see Allen with the open-ended straight draw. Actually, okay, now that's changed. It looks like he flopped the straight.
He did flop a straight. And he has a adult beverage. Good for you, Alan.
Nick has a flush draw.
Well, the turn is out there already. We apologize, everybody. The turn is out there, and I believe it was the Jack of Hearts. Nick has a 5-high flush draw. Oh, is it 8 of diamonds? I'm confused now. 3 of hearts.
So actually, it looks like Allen may have turned the straight instead of flopping it, based on the way the card's laid on the table. So he's gonna.
Yes, Queen
Take it down.
Queen 9-3 was our flop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Everybody's doing a round of shots, or at least a few of the guys.
Yeah, the flush draw folded. I think he just wanted to get to his shot.
Yeah.
Let that go.
Yeah, we got a straddle there for 7.
You see, Robert is up $540 already in the first 6 hands.
Right, right.
It's not a bad hourly at the 1-2 game.
DQ's in the chat. DQ, how are you doing tonight? We will definitely put you in the game. Come over here, mix it up with the 1-2 $300 max buy-in. Would love to see that.
Okay, looks like Rob has ace king. He's in the big blind. So he 3 bets to 65. And he's called by his buddy, Albert.
Albert just wanting to punish him, get his money back.
Best customer so far tonight.
He can call one time to catch an 8 for the straight, but if it's a heart, I think he would be reluctant to call after that, but he's going to call. $65? $62. Nice.
$62, maybe a call back from that first hand that they got into. He won with a 6 deuce. Robert did.
So Rob has 2 pair. Probably going to bet right around 100. He bet 62 on the flop. 125.
Albert believes him this time.
Yeah, he wanted to see an 8. If he saw an 8 on the turn, He could have went check, and then I don't know.
Well, it's a pretty significant climb from $300 buy-in to $977 for Key West.
Well, if you still want to make it out to Rounders Card Club tonight, we do have 2 tournaments tonight. They are playing a PLO free roll, which is very close. The late registration is only a few minutes away.
And there's
And
a
then-
big bounty tournament too, isn't there?
There's a big bounty tournament, $120 buy-in, no limit hold'em. Started at 8 o'clock. We do have 16 entries into that one. $1,000 guarantee.
It looks like we've got a pretty good hand brewing here.
Oh, my
Elijah
goodness.
wakes up with pocket aces, and it's raised in front of him by Nick with ace-5 suited. Elijah 3-bets to 50.
Wow, that's just to trap you to get you to put in another $25.
Basically a min click.
If you bet 25, you're not going to fold for 50. Wow, hearts are needed. And Nick is a swing and a miss. I don't think he can continue on this board. I'm pretty sure Elijah went all in for 210.
And Nick releases.
Yeah. He wanted to see 2 hearts at least, and then we would have seen a call. Aces have held up the 2 or 3 times I've seen them already. Look at Rob, the big winner so far tonight. He bought in for 300, and he's up to 976.
Looks like he's a runaway train so far. Albert's trying to stop him, but he can't. He's getting run over so far.
Yeah, Albert had ace king beaten by 6s, never made a pair. And Rob made some big calls there. Don't forget, everybody who wants to play at Rounders Card Club. DQ does have his 5-10 with a $5 ante, I believe, game is Friday night, tomorrow night. So if you want to come down to Rounders Card Club and play in that game, you can get on the list. It is 5-10 with a $5 ante. Come down here and play with DQ, Big Daddy Chaz, Jay, Poker Traveler, Bones, E, Big John, Rhonda, and most likely Holly could be in that game. So if you guys want to come out and play that game tomorrow, Friday, we do have our $3,000 free roll as well, starting at 7 p.m. And don't forget about Saturday. We have a $250 buy-in, 20,000 chips. It is a $20,000 guarantee triple stack. That's always a great one to play. And I believe we have a turbo 11 a.m. $40 buy-in to get a seat into the 20K triple stack.
Speaking of a great one to play, got a big hand right here. Pocket Kings versus King Jack. Looks like he folded on the flop.
Right. Sorry about that, guys. Albert had pocket kings. He got an ace. Ace always comes on the board, right, when you got
That's right.
kings?
Yep.
How does that happen? Yeah, DQ's game is at 4 p.m. on Friday. Come out and play. There is a list. You can call Rounders Card Club. Get on that list. It's a little 2K minimum buy-in. I think everybody has that to play in that game. No problem.
A lot of action in that game.
Yeah, it's a great game. Great game. But don't forget our tournaments on Friday, the $3,000 free roll on Friday. And then Saturday we have the $20,000 guaranteed triple stack, $250 buy-in. We do have a satellite at 11 a.m., $40 buy-in. And don't forget about our Monday's Big 50. Minimum of 200 players every Monday, vying for a $20,000 guarantee, $150 buy-in, 50,000 chips, 20-minute levels. That tournament's been going off every single Monday.
Yeah, that's a very popular tournament. A lot of players coming out.
Elijah has the gutter ball, the straight ball. So if Nick hits a 5, that's not the card he wants to see. He needs to see a 9 on the turn. But 9-5 is ahead of 3-2 on a 10-4-6 board. And Elijah does fold on the turn with a 4 pairing the board. Did Nick just shove on that board? This game's great.
So there's the VPIPs, the percentage of times that people are putting their money voluntarily.
Voluntarily putting their money in, right?
Very high. Several people that are over 50%. Dom wants to play this hand under the gun. He calls. Not sure what he has. J.A. raises to $20. He's got a suited king.
King 7 of spades is a $20 raiser. Rob definitely called with his Jack 4 of clubs. Plus, he's sitting on $900, so he's up almost $700 tonight already. Think we haven't even played an hour yet.
Alan called from the cutoff. We're not sure what his cards are, but he's in there too.
Alan has an ace in his hand.
Chances are good. So we got an ace high flop with 2 diamonds on the board.
All red cards. Can Rob continue with the Jack 4? Oh, he does fold. Oh, I believe Alan has folded as well. Getting all his chips together. He does have a dirty stack with a $1 chip on the bottom of his reds, but
That's all right. It makes his red tower look a little bit taller.
right, absolutely. But you're gonna feel like you lost $4 once you find out there's a white one in there. You thought you're up $4 and you realize you're down $4.
What is this? Oh, we got some more adult beverages being sent to us.
Thank you.
Where are these from? From the fellas? Oh, from Rob? Next from Alan?
Oh, to Alan, thank you. Alan, thank you for the adult beverages.
New best friend Alan sent some shots back to us.
DQ says in the chat, JT, we always have a seat for you in the $5 You know what? If my $200 can stretch that far, I'm in. But you said $2,000.
You're missing a 0, JT.
Yeah, I am definitely missing a bunch of zeros.
Okay, I see lots of cards here.
Pocket eights.
Playable ones.
Abe is going to raise with pocket eights.
Looks like Rob raised to $8 with the ace 7 off.
And Abe 3-bet with the 30.
There we go, yep. Probably a good plan.
Nick's going to call with his 9-10 suit. 8-10 suited. Excuse me.
Suited, yep.
Alan 3-4 of spades. And Albert called with a queen 9. It's a race to the best hand. Alan flops a flush draw.
Nick outflops everybody. He's got a second pair. 8 kicker.
Alan's just going to check call, looks like. Everybody checked around.
That's an interesting board. So now Abe is open-ended.
Abe's going to bet with his pocket eights.
Nick is open-ended.
$55 looks like.
And
Nick does have a 10. Well, he doesn't have a flush draw.
well, Albert's got a nice hand. He's got a pair of 9s, and he's got a double gutter as well. But all the 8s, well, a lot of the 8s are out.
Right.
So he's looking for a king.
Go off to the river. The 7 makes a straight.
Yep. Straight gets there, and Abe shoves with one of the straights. Nick instantly calls. They both have
They're gonna
straights,
chop it
so they're
up.
chopping.
Yeah. No one can show Queen 8.
Well, look who just popped in.
Key West
What's up,
Rob is
guys?
going to join us.
What's going on?
So you run up $900 and then just take a break or what?
Yeah, take a little break, you know, do a victory stroll.
Let the guys get a chance to win some.
Yeah.
Did you tell him to blind you off?
Yeah, I said go ahead, take a few blinds, whatever.
So how do you call there that first hand, $300 all in with a pair of sixes?
The
Not a pair of sixes, but you had a 6 in your hand, 6 deuce,
6 deuce.
and a 6 on the board. Third pair maybe.
Well,
was it?
I paid Albert to see one of his hands, that hand.
That 9.
One of his
You
cards.
saw the
yeah.
9.
I flipped over the 9. So he could only have 9, 9, 9, 6. Probably not ace 9 there. And I know Albert's trying to bluff me on the stream, you know.
Right.
Like that other
Oh.
hand,
The
when he
ace
had
king.
ace king, yeah.
And you had 6s.
He definitely came to play tonight.
Yep.
That's for sure. And mostly against you. Did you realize that there's a target on your?
I think
your back?
I've just realized that the players are after me, and you'll see soon when I get in a hand with Abe.
Well, Elijah just straddled for 10. So I've noticed you guys had a couple straddles going on. That's nice. And then everybody's running it twice now, or a lot of hands have been running it
A lot of
twice.
them, yeah.
Well, the action's been pretty wild, pretty hot, and
good
and
action
heavy.
so far,
Very
yeah.
good action. Now, what does the cap do? How does that affect everybody's play? Do you feel like that's kind of
Yeah, I think it makes it a little more loose because you can't just get a huge stack and then someone can just match you and then you have to play more careful. Or if you lose, then you can't buy in for more and you have to just go back to the 300.
Right, with you winning $600 or a little bit more than that, the max you can lose is probably 300 unless someone has a bigger stack. Like Alan has a little over 300, I'm sure. But everybody else is pretty much below the 300 mark. So, you know, if you get it all in, the worst case scenario is you're going to lose 250.
Yeah, so I think it goes both ways a little bit. Like it loosens the action up, but for some people it might tighten it up because they don't want to have to only come back down to 300.
Ace high is going to win this hand unless J.A. bets. But it looks like Nick's going to lead out. That's a strong move.
I think he got out in front of him. I think I'll bet you J.A. had the idea to do that himself.
But Nick's going to take it down with a $55 bet. Says Key West Rob, 948. So that means you're up $648.
Yep,
That was a good bet size. I saw you bet $62.
62
Why was that?
What was the thinking behind that?
to
Was that a callback from the 6 deuce that you
Right.
played
No.
against him?
no.
Because it was against Albert.
I guess I gave you too much credit.
I didn't want to scare Albert. I wanted him to think, oh, maybe he doesn't have something. He's betting smaller than his previous bet was. And he got him the call with a gut shot.
We see you took off your Hawaiian shirt here after
Yeah.
a few hands and just relaxed.
You like that shirt?
Florida Gators.
Yeah, my Key West shirt.
Oh,
It's got to be one of your fancier shirts, huh?
Yeah. One of our fellow co-workers bought that for me. Avalon and Russ. Shout out to them. The dynamic duo.
It's definitely a handsome shirt.
It is. A little tight in the tummy area, so I had to
here you go. Pocket
kick it
sixes
off.
again.
Look at this flop.
My
Oh,
goodness.
Okay. No problem. Flop a set
No
real
problem.
quick.
Sixes are hot for me.
Look at the one outer got
What do you
there.
think of that board, though? It's a little wet,
Very wet, very scary.
so we're not still playing that, are we?
No, we're going to put a little bet out there.
20 into 50.
Oh, Nick called me with just a 6, huh?
Right. Is everybody out there watching the stream in the 30-minute delay, seeing how
we're
they're
all
doing?
watching it, yep. We're all laughing about the bad hands we're playing.
Set of sixes, take it down.
That ends that.
Jacob getting nice tips.
Yep. Jacob's doing pretty good out there.
Jacob's been dealing a long time.
You've gone from $300 up to a dime in about, what, 40 minutes or so?
Right.
Quick work.
Yeah. And then, but I can lose it just as fast.
I'd like to see that.
You would? Give me $10 right now and I'll show it to you.
Why don't you tell him to give you a tomahawk steak and... Oh, no, did that slip out?
Look at this hand. This is a cool hand right here. I'm gonna open up the 9-3 suited.
He raises
Mm-hmm.
the 9-3 suited.
A little 4X.
in
Mike's
position with
Mike's
king jack.
finally involved in the hand.
My man Mike 3-bets me.
Abe has a nice hand. King Jack suited.
Yep.
Look at all the king
Nick?
jacks out there.
So many king jacks.
Who's going to
Wow.
flop the first set? That's what I want to know.
I don't
Oh,
like your chances here. Oh,
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm grabbing 112.
is this a 4-bet?
Nah, I just threw out the 12 instead.
Thought
I just
about it,
called.
though.
Put a little fear in their hearts, you know. Wow.
2 clubs.
Look at that flop.
straight gutter ball, straight draw, and flush draw.
Look at this bet right here. I wanted to induce a sucker right here. Induce a player, I mean.
JA's got a gut shot.
He bet $3.
Got one. Found one.
Same gut shot as you.
Induced a raise right here. Abe raises me to 35. King Jack high.
And wonder what he's thinking when you call 32 more.
Oh, you think? Nah, let's raise it up. Come on, JT, raise it.
Gamble, gamble.
130, I think I made it. Why did it say he called and I didn't call?
Three bet to 130. Or you raised to
Yeah, I
130.
raised to 130.
And got called.
He called 100 more.
He's got nothing.
He's got nothing. Oh,
He has the flush draw
now
now.
he has
Now
a
he's got
flush
something.
draw.
And the best hand.
And the best hand somehow.
King high. All right, so this can be
He's
like
got the aggression.
170.
Did you put them all in there?
No,
I bet 175. He actually
Okay.
had 200
Oh,
left.
he
Oh, and he calls.
jams
He called.
with the best hand.
Yeah.
A red card could still be dangerous.
you're going to hurt his feelings, aren't you?
A 6 or a 9.
I don't think I like where this is looking.
A 6 or a 9.
Well, he's going to get a club, I'll bet.
Oh, it could be a red card. Are you guys running it twice?
Running twice.
Okay. Then I like your chances.
I like my chances too, but
He won that one.
yep. That's one for the good guys.
2 for the good guys.
Another for the good guys.
That's hard to beat sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
When you can bet 120. 125 or
high
something
holds
and get called with king high.
He knew it was good. Nice hand, Abe. Nice hand.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go get Abe's money. I'll see you guys.
Oh, he bought that?
Good luck out there. Well, we got a lot going on here. That hand. King high calls all in. They run it twice, and king high with no pairs other than the board takes it down.
Abe must have put Rob on just purely a flush draw. A bad flush draw.
He did.
He has the ace high flush draw. Abe's dead. But good read. Good play. Well
That's
done.
tough, man. That's tough playing.
Interesting.
Elijah's going to have the aces this hand.
Oh, look at that. A lot of aces too.
And look, Nick had ace 4 the last time Elijah had aces. It's almost the same hand.
JT, we're falling behind. We got shots.
Oh, we're going to have to
Backing
fall
up.
behind. This has to be completed with some soberness. Thank you.
Thank you.
We just received another shot from the table. Thank you, guys.
Keep that door open. Keep them coming.
Dom is folding the king jack of diamonds, but what is Nick going to do with the ace 4 of diamonds? He does fold.
It's a big bet. $119.
Yeah, a 1-2 game. Pre-flop. Letting you know where he's at. Don't mess around with Elijah.
Yeah, that the cap does take away some of the playability.
Right. You got any chat on the Twitch for us today or anything going on out there?
Nothing on Twitch or Facebook yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We do have Albert straddling for 10. A lot of similar hands tonight.
Yeah, that's true. Jacks have been plentiful.
Jacks, yeah.
3 guys with king jack. We got 2 guys with jack 3.
Elijah's going to 3-bet it with the queen 9 offsuit and take it down.
So they knocked Rob down a little bit, down to about 700.
Yeah,
Abe
he
doubled
was
up.
over 900. He just lost 200 something to Abe, who's moved up second. He's doubled his stack. Abe did start with 300 tonight. We only had like 3 players who did not buy in for the 300 max. That was Mike and Dom and Elijah. And Mike just hasn't found a hand to play yet. He had ace king, king jack, king queen, something like that. He's played those, but nothing has hit. We got JVSM 1988 says, "This is more my game." La la la. Small ball special.
Palm pot. I see. I see the description. No match the stack. Okay.
No match the stack.
That's a different dynamic. It's interesting. You get a raise and a 3-bet, and pretty soon you're kind of getting close to that cap.
Right.
So that's why you got a lot of Got some all-ins.
Well, it also lets you, like, if you lose 100, you're down to 200. You could add 100 and get back to 300, or you can just push your 200 before you reload for the max 300.
Yep. Different ways you can play it. So JA has the best hand with a pair of sixes. And this hand's over.
Yep. He didn't make 2 pair, but he flopped 2 pairs, so sixes and 4s were good.
What do you say? You want to try one of these?
Yep, let's do one of these shots here that the table sent us. Thank you very much. Salute.
Salute. All right, one green tea down. 6
Green
to go.
teas are in the house. Wow, DQ, thank you very much. He said he bought us a shot. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Fantastic. What do we got going here? JA raising to 15 with the 5-4.
Albert's going to love that King 10 suited. Allen's going to 3-bet with the Ace Queen. Wow, and JA is going to get in with the 4-5. I love 4-5, and he flops an open and a straight draw versus King High for Albert, who's going to...
Albert's got a pair of kings.
He is the small blind. He's going to raise Allen here. No, he just calls. I thought for sure he's going to... That's going to let JA come in with the straight draw.
He may do something here.
He just calls with a straight draw. Albert makes 3 kings. He's going to check again. If he checked the first time, he's going to check again. Let Allen bet. Albert goes all in. Allen just can't call here.
He's got trips.
He did put a big bet out there. Unless the card reader's off, but I doubt it. Albert said I got a hand to finally hold up, possibly. Allen's getting a count. Is he saying that Albert has a 3 or a 6 and he doesn't want to see? Allen did call.
He calls.
Oh, my goodness.
That's optimistic.
He's putting him on an overpair.
And by optimistic, I mean he can't win.
He can't win if they run it twice. He would put him on a 3 or a 6, or a 6 possibly. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they are running it twice, which
They can run it 17 times.
mathematically 17 times would still be the same.
Albert's asking, what did you think I was doing?
He would have only done that with a full house if he didn't have the king, right?
Yep. Okay, so now Albert's got chips. I don't know if he's back. What is he in the game for? Like 900? I think he rebought twice.
Yeah, thank you for the green tea. Yeah, we enjoyed it. We do have 2 We drank 2. And now we also have our tequila sunrise to milk through. If the stream ends early, it's only because the commentators passed out.
So who reloaded? Albert? Or no, Alan did.
Alan
Albert?
reloaded. Yep.
Yep. Albert took that.
Albert has reloaded, but he's gotten one of his reloads back. So now he's wanting to get a big hand in against Key West Rob. Trying to get one of his buy-ins back. But, you know, all these guys play all the time. They play here every day. They're all very capable of getting all their chips back. It's just a matter of time. I mean, he checked the king.
Mm-hmm.
You got Alan to bet. Alan was just trying to take it down and got caught. Thank you, everybody out there on YouTube, for all the likes and the viewers. We really appreciate your support. You are watching the 1-2 with a $300 cap buy-in. There's no reloading for 75% of the big stack as a $300 max. And we've had a few players already rebuy 2 or 3 times, or 2 times at least.
Mike's got a nice hand. Pocket 10s. Robert calls him with a 5 high. Now, and he flops a 5, so this is going to be interesting. Mike may be able to extract one bet from him.
He did bet $50 with 156 remaining.
Yep. Robert ejects.
You know your players, right? You got to know your players.
That's right. That's right.
Robert has a slight edge here because he does deal to all the players. But I think when you're working, you really can't monitor what everybody's doing.
I don't know. I think maybe some of the guys, I don't deal here, but I feel like the dealers kind of get a feel for maybe different abilities or skill level or skill sets of different players. But Rob on his own is a very capable player.
Yep, we have the small ball special tonight. 1-2 with a $100 to $300 max buy-in. No matching the big stacks.
Looks like a $10 straddle under the gun. Folds around. Let's see. Button. Mike's got 6-5 suited on the button. He raises to 25.
He's mixing it up a little bit. He does flop the best hand. He's going to bet, and Elijah just couldn't wait to fold. But
Yeah, Elijah missed everything. He's got a bad ace.
yeah. But he's had aces a couple times tonight already. So he plays better 2 aces than 1 ace, I guess.
So it looks like Albert is now the chip leader. $795 in his stack.
Yes, Jack's top. The max buy-in is $300 tonight. You can come into this stream as little as $100, but $300 is the max. And if you get felted with your $300, you can reload for $300 more.
That's a nice hand for Nick.
Under the gun, ace
Under
jack.
the gun, ace jack.
Mm-hmm. He's had the ace of diamonds a lot tonight.
Yeah. So he does raise under the gun with ace jack to 10x. And Elijah calls right behind him with a suited 6-7.
And Mike has the same hand, just two different suits.
And Mike is in late position, so see if he uses that.
And Elijah does flop the best hand with his 7-6 of clubs.
He's sizing up a bet. There's 128 in the pot. Let's see what he leads out with. Looks like about, what, 50 or 60?
Nick bet 45 and Elijah called.
Oh, Nick bet. Okay.
Yeah, Nick's repping the queen or flush draw. I think he has to bet here again to take it down. He's going to bet probably almost pot.
He was the pre-flop aggressor, so he could take credit for any of those cards.
Elijah does fold the best hand, 7-6, but Nick kept following through.
And takes it down. Good play.
I mean, the guys are playing great. I mean, they really are.
Nick is a very solid player. He rarely gets out of line. You know, I've played with him several times, many hours with him. He never seems to go down. His chip stack only goes up.
I was talking with some of the players that play the stream, and they were saying like a 30% in the VPIP is very good. And, of course, we got three guys over 50.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of action.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think I would expect people to be tightened up a little bit more, like the higher stakes they are. This is just 1-2, so they're going to splash around a little bit more. So that VPIP might be a little bit higher. We could expect to see a little bit higher VPIP. Abe's got a nice hand, pocket tens.
Yeah, he takes that down with the
that
raise.
ended quickly.
Yeah. Well, look at Albert got back up to the chip lead, even though he has a couple buy-ins in there. He's got back a large percentage of his chips, and he's just won $300 pip from being even or ahead.
Mm-hmm.
He's very comfortable right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he's feeling a lot better than where when he was in the game for 900.
Yes. Sometimes it's hard to get it back, but when you check top pair and then turn three of a kind and check it, you're always going to catch that guy who has to rep that hand to take the pot. Surprised Key West Rob folded. He did have a 6 in his hand.
6 deuce, yeah.
He does like, but there's Albert going to fold the 6-3 as well. Mike's away from the table.
Dom calls with a suited king, king 5, but Nick has a real hand, pocket tens.
He should be
It's
raising.
15 to him. Let's see. Yep, good. 3 bets to 60.
Dom with the king 5 of diamonds. He's been playing well. He's just going to
Yeah, you got to
let it go.
He doesn't have enough chips to really, just too speculative.
So go ahead.
I was just going to say, yeah, if you haven't seen Nick play a lot, he's kind of settled in. He's making a few hands. Yeah, he's a solid player. He doesn't get out of line. He doesn't take too many risks.
Yep. Everybody's playing well. This is a great game. We do have a straddle from Allen under the gun to $5. Abe's been playing great. I've seen Abe playing here a little bit. I haven't played against him too much, but he's got a strong game.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Dom's thinking about raising here. Oh, he just called with the king 10.
King 10
heart.
suited. Ace high flop. Hits nobody.
Yo, J.A. has the deuces.
I guess that counts.
Nick has ace 7. We didn't get to see his hand, but he has ace 7, so he flopped top pair. Wow.
JA raises with bottom pair.
And Nick calls with a 7 kicker. Let's see what he reps right here. He's going to bet close to the pot size, maybe 80. 55. I thought he'd bet a little stronger than that, try and get Nick to fold. He's actually going to value Nick in right now.
Nick looks dubious. Pot's 150 before Nick's call. Now it's over 200. So let's see what.
Try to short $5. That's okay, Nick.
3 on the river.
If you thought your ace 7 was good now, you got to think it's still good.
Check, check.
Yep, check, check. Ace high. Ace 7.
I played with JA quite a few hours as well. He's a tough player. He definitely doesn't necessarily rely on cards to win pots.
Right. He did have a pair, so he's trying to rep a bigger pair than he had, but he's hoping to turn 2 pair or river 2 pair or 3 of a kind.
So these stacks, some of these stacks are getting to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more like what we're used to seeing out in the outer tables with the normal cash games. It doesn't take long for, you open up a new table, everybody, the buy-in is $300. It doesn't take long for the stacks to grow.
Right.
To get
Ollie's in the
substantial.
chat saying, I can't believe Mike, who is in seat 1, is playing so tight. Well, Mike's playing his game. He just hasn't been getting cards. John says, I love this stream. Stakes that I play, average Joe stakes.
There you go. Something for everybody.
And yes, Jack Shop, I do believe there is a waiting list for this game. But you can call the front desk, 210-361-3325, 210-361-DEAL, and you can get your name put on the list.
You see Dom has the best hand right now, pocket fives, but he also has a double gutter.
It's hard to see. We don't know what Elijah has, but he bet 200, so.
Well, he may have something. It's a pretty wet board. You got your diamond draw, spade draw, and straight draw. What do you think he has? Or is he using a cutoff?
I say he's betting a flush draw that missed, and he's just hoping to take down the pot.
Yeah.
But there's 3 overcard to Dom's pocket fives.
He could have
And I don't
9-8 for a pair and an open-ended straight draw. Let's see. Will we see? No.
No, we
We'll
didn't get
never
to
know.
see it. Yeah. I'm going to go with the busted flush draw, just trying to get him to fold because he bet a lot into that pot with no showdown value probably. Yep, seat 10 is watching the stream. We are on a 30-minute delay, so they can't see anybody's whole cards as they're playing or watching the stream. So that's fine. They have 2 TVs behind them or around them, so they're able to watch the stream anyways. So
Yeah,
they
they're
can watch on
actually
their
showing
phone.
the stream there in the room on a delay.
Justin's rooting for his man Dom. Says, get it, Dom. # winner. Oh. Abe is going to raise to $20 with an ace-10 offsuit.
Is he under the gun? Yes, he is. Nick folds his bad ace.
Elijah's going to call for sure with the pocket fives.
Allen
There.
3-bets. Look at that.
Mm.
Allen 3-bets with a 10-9 suited.
We are not playing the 7-deuce game, so I'm pretty sure Albert's going to fold. 7-deuce game, he might have had a little action there. Abe does call. Elijah with pocket fives is in. And the coach is in. And the
Allen
coach
hits.
outflops everybody.
Yep. Allen hits. J.A. hits. Oh, Abe hits too.
Abe hits with the best 10. Allen's looking for a 9. Coach has the top pair. Queen Jack.
Top pair, decent kicker.
$263 in the pot. Coach did not bet. Allen's betting.
Allen goes all in.
My goodness. I think Coach is going to look him up.
I think we're pronouncing his name wrong. It may be all in.
Oh, all in?
Yeah, not Allen.
I think it's spelled wrong. Elijah wants to pull the trigger,
Elijah.
but he's going to fold. Oh, he did
Oh,
call.
my goodness. He puts it, it's a very wet board, so he's thinking maybe
A flush draw.
flush draw, straight draw, either one, maybe both.
My goodness.
Let's see what Coach does. He's got a call. He's got a good,
I think,
top pair, good kicker.
and the amount of money in that pot, of course. Good call. Good call, Coach. You are ahead right now. Are they
Three-way all
going to
in.
show? Now, I don't think you can run it twice three-way all in.
No.
So there's going to be one winner. Elijah needs a 2-outer, a 5. Allen needs a 10 or a 9. And we know one of the 10s is gone with ace-10 from Abe. The board pairs, it locks it up unless a 10 comes on the river
Nope.
or a 5.
That's it.
Coach,
Queen Jack. I'm going to take it. $530 pot. Look at that.
looks like we're going to, a
I
couple
gotta
guys
say-
going to add on.
I got to say, that's a pretty optimistic call with the pocket fives there.
Yes. Well, he calls, you're thinking maybe Coach is going to fold. But Coach had the best hand. He's not going anywhere with his 170 win $600 with the top pair.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like a
Even so, the way the action goes, even if Coach only has a flush draw or a straight draw, chances are his cards are higher than the fives. So it may, he could just be flipping just with higher cards,
and you can see Jacob did have a well earlier in his bone dry. The chips are gone. They need a brush to come get some chips. There he is.
Better get some chips out there. Stat. The action is fast and furious.
Gonna reload the well. Jacob's doing a great job dealing, but that doesn't look like Jacob. Oh, maybe it is.
Looks like we got somebody up from the table.
Yeah,
Rob was out walking
yeah.
around. Came back to.
Key West is taking a break. Thank you, everyone, for all the likes tonight. We are getting a lot of likes. This is a great game. The $300 max or cap, I should say, the cap buy-in. No stack matching, no bomb pots, but I think we did have one bomb pot.
Just to start it off.
Yeah, just to get the game going.
Hey, when no one was looking, they
Yeah,
snuck
no one-
one in.
When the boss was away.
There's a wet board again. Ace 9-8, 2 clubs. So Abe flops top pair.
Pocket fours gets out of the way.
Maybe one card too soon.
Absolutely. But you know, Albert's been playing a little aggressive early. Then he's
Yep, he's kind of settled down now. That
he's got his other buy-in back, so he's just waiting for the right. And this could have been the hand right here. That four would have been so blind to Abe with his pocket eight or pair of aces that again, I'm sure that Albert would have just called any bet, especially after turning a set and then hoping that he continues betting.
I don't think things would have gotten too crazy with the kicker that Abe had. He only had a 5 kicker, so even if he did bet and Albert raised him, I don't think they would get it all in. So there are the active guys up at the top.
So DQ asked early in the chat, what is the triple stack? So you're starting with 30,000 in chips instead of 10,000, and there's 30-minute levels. So it's a $20,000 guaranteed tournament, $260 buy-in. So you're getting 30,000 in chips to start with for the buy-in, but it is a triple stack tournament.
Yeah, the format for the big tournaments is really good, especially like now that they've gone to the small blind ante.
Oh yeah,
There's a
that's
little bit
awesome.
more play. Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of the players when they're playing the big blind ante, they're calling more than they should because they feel like those are their chips, even though everybody's putting in those chips, but they're misrepresenting that big blind ante as their money, and it's really not.
Yeah, you got to let that go. You can't feel attached to the ante. So let's see. Looks like JA is open-ended here. Rob has pair of 5s. Nope. That's something. That gives JA the check mark. He made it straight on the turn.
And there's 2 flush draws out there.
Mm-hmm.
He did check it nicely to get Key West to bet.
And he did. Key West obliges. Bets 80. Let's see what Coach does.
Coach is going to raise it up to
Raises.
200. 200, please.
That should end things.
Yes. The old check raise.
The old look-away check raise, I might add. He
Like,
was looking
I'm
at the
interested
TV.
over here. Yeah, that's funny.
Look who's in the lead now. Coach.
Coach. Albert still just a few dollars behind on getting even.
So our early chip leader is he's kind of fading a little.
He's cooled it down. He's cooled down a little bit.
Notice he put his lucky shirt back on.
Yes, he did. Button it up. Allen has the pocket kings.
I think that qualifies as a premium hand.
Makes it 35. Hard to get some action unless
Mike's going to call.
Nick's
So
definitely
that's it.
calling. Ace, queen offsuit. This is where Allen can get a lot of chips back if there's a queen or maybe a flush draw for Mike gets out there.
Oh, Elijah calls with a jack deuce off. Okay. Oh, look at this.
Ace, queen, 2 pair for Nick.
Brutal.
How good is he running? And Mike needs a jack for the straight, but
Yeah.
he can't think his straight could be good. What is Dom going to represent?
Is Dom in the hand? Oh, he's
Dom
sure.
is in the
He's got
hand. He's got
cards.
111, and he bet out $50.
He leads out.
Nick has to raise. Nick just calls.
Well, it's a rainbow flop, so no reason to,
Allen can't call.
to alarm anyone.
With two bet and a call, he has to fold. There you go.
Good, Alan.
And
Mike
Mike
lets it
quickly
go.
folds, yep. We don't know what Dom has, but he could have a weaker ace. Of course, Nick has two pairs, so. Oh, Nick did min raise him. He bet 50. Nick made it a smooth 100, and Nick's going to call with top two. We don't know exactly what Dom has, but I'm sure he must have an ace. Ace. Oh, he has ace 10. He don't even have ace queen. Wow. Okay, the cards. See, he's got the queen of clubs.
Okay.
So if you guys out there watching, the cards got dealt similar to the same reader. So his queen of clubs showed up in Nick's hand. Nick actually has the ace 10 of heart or diamonds versus the queen 7 of clubs. So Dom needs a 7 or a queen or a club on the turn.
Yeah. Somebody's card touched.
Yeah, the card
wrong reader.
they got dealt close together. So there we go. And he doesn't have diamonds; he has clubs. But that's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
And Alan saying, "Hey, I got pocket kings. I was about to double up. The ace always comes when I got kings.
Yep.
I hate when that happens." John says,
look at this. Oh, two pair.
Uh-oh.
Queen 7.
So he's getting
Scoops
his
the first.
money back.
Oh, look at
Oh, a
Alan.
set of king. They couldn't have ran it 3 times.
Look
Oh,
at that.
3 queens. He scoops it.
Oh, no.
Dom with the scooper after running it twice. Behind with ace 10 versus queen 7. First board he turns a 7. Second board he rivers a queen.
You see, that's the whole idea behind running it twice, so that the guy who's a favorite will come out ahead. But
What
it
happened?
doesn't always happen.
What happened?
It didn't
What
work
happened
out. Didn't
there?
quite work out.
Nick was not liking that.
All that work.
I want to ask Dom, how did you know? How did you know? Oh, we do got a straddle coming out of coach. As they were doing 1, 2, 5. You play 1, 2, 5 out on the outside tables. That's a big game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
There's-
it really is.
There's thousands of dollars on those tables.
No cap. Robert bringing it in for, he raises with the queen 8 suited to 17. Albert's going to call with the suited jack 10.
King is an ace magnet, that's for sure. So if everybody's out there listening wants to play tonight at Rounders Card Club, we do have 6 1-2 no limit tables going. A 1-2-5 no limit table going. That thing's huge. The 5-5 Big O game is running right now. And we also have Poker Travelers, SETI's 10-25 game running right now. Plus the stream. So
That's a big game.
And we have 2 tournaments going on.
A lot of action, a lot of cards being played
Yeah,
out there.
The card club is packed. Come on, become a member. 3723 Colony Drive, Suite 101 off of Wurzbach and I-10. Right behind the, up the hill, just past the HEB. Right next to AutoZone.
Plenty of cards to be played this weekend. They're open. We're open now. Won't close until Monday morning.
Yeah, we're open 24 hours right now.
24 hours, around the clock, all weekend
Starting
long.
today till Monday morning.
So even if you're out of town,
All right,
we'll wait for you.
forget it. You want to come to Rounders Card Club? You don't want to play poker? Come on. You can get your
Okay.
hair cut. The Bad Beat Barbershop is open. Come in and get your haircut done.
It looks like they're breaking the rules once again. They're doing the bomb pot.
The
Let's see.
cat's away, the mice will play.
No one's looking. Let's see if we can get a little action.
The Rail Bar and Grill is in full effect. We were sent back a hamburger platter, 2 shots. Rudy started us off with a tequila sunrise. I had iced tea. These guys are a bad influence on me. I'm telling you that right now.
Everybody has cards, right?
Ace 8-8.
Here we go. Here comes.
Yes. Oh, Albert.
Albert's got trips.
Just gonna smooth call.
He's smiling though.
But what did Elijah lead out with? He could have led out with a better 8. Nope. Dom has an 8.
Dom has an 8 also. Yeah, you're right.
All the 8s are out. So
This is going to end up in a chop.
no way. I say a 4. A 4's coming on the river.
Something tells me
No.
some.
He raised a 95. Albert's playing super.
Albert's going to let it go. Look at him. He can't
He
believe
don't like
it.
his kicker.
Kicker's bad, and he's got a better kicker than the guy being the aggressor. That's the funny thing. See, Albert's thinking about what the other guy has. The other guy's thinking
thinking
about
he's
what
got-
he has.
Albert put him on 8-5. He knew his 4 wouldn't play.
Well, Dom knows he has trips. Albert knows he has trips, but he thinks that his trips are worse. So the aggression takes it down. That's funny.
Great bet, Dom. Great bet.
That's surprising.
V's in the chat. V, how's it going tonight? Justin is rooting for his man Dom. Dom just made a great bet and took down a pot. John, you keep watching the streams. You come on down to Rounders Card Club. Membership, lifetime membership is $20. You can retire and play every night, every stream, every game here. We also have mixed games, John, if you're a mixed game player. It's basically a dealer's choice. We probably have 15 plaques that you can choose from. Bunch of Drama Hog, different games. Double board Congress, which is Big O. Badusi, Badesi, 7-card stud, super stud. I can't name them all, but we got a lot of them. Allen raises to 20 with pocket 6s. 6 has been a lot out there tonight, along with
Yeah,
aces.
yeah, they
Aces
have.
and 6s. I haven't seen jacks. I've seen 10s a lot. I haven't seen jacks tonight or queens. Ace has been actually quite a lot. I've seen at least 4 or 5 aces out there tonight.
Yeah, but that's some big hands.
Yeah.
Big starting hands.
And Abe's going to 3-bet with the 10-9. We don't. There's Elijah's pocket 9s.
9-9.
Is the king going to slow it down? Allen does fold his 6s to a bet.
Abe leads after 65. Just claims that
Wow. Look at Elijah. How strong is that? Abe does bet, and then Elijah shoves.
king. He shoves with the
With
nines.
pocket 9s, which is the best hand. So Abe had a head of 10 at 10 only. Here's our chip counts. The coach is on top with 920. Albert's back up there on top, second place. After having a couple rough hands, Ace King losing the 6s. And I forget what his first hand was when he was bluffing against a pair
Yeah, it
of
was
6
just a
deuce.
pure bluff.
Maybe 10 high. I don't remember.
Albert's under the gun on this one. He leads out for, what is that, 11?
Oh, Allen did straddle for 6, so
Okay.
he makes it 16. Elijah's getting some hands all of a sudden.
Oh, my. Sizing up a raise.
Oh, he's betting in a big raise, $60. I say Albert's going to fold. Rob's got ace-3 suited, so he needs wheel cards or flush cards.
Is he making the call, or is he re-raising?
He's going to re-raise. No, he calls. It looks like he's putting more chips out there, right?
He four bets
did.
to
He
230.
did.
Yep.
My goodness.
He's got one overcard.
He's putting Elijah to the test. And we saw one ace folded already.
Right.
Elijah's not concerned with that 4-bet. Only a dealer knows.
Oh, that's it. He's all in. All in for 337.
But see, Rob must have knew he had pocket kings because he has an ace and the ace magnet. I mean, wow, would they run it twice here?
We
With
saw
king,
that
would you run it twice with kings against ace-3? I would.
Yeah, I don't think.
I would say no. But I know that Elijah's on another buy-in, so maybe he wants to be safe. Oh, he flops a set.
That's a
A
full house.
It locks it up.
That'll end that one. There's one board.
I think they are running it twice. They're going to push the board up or pull it down, I guess. Sorry. There's only 2 aces left in the deck, I believe. I believe one got folded already.
Oh,
there it is.
look at
2
that.
pair.
He flops 2 pair.
He could get you flush.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now they chop it. Yeah. See, he had him in. He had him in jail. I mean, he didn't know that there were only 2 outs, but.
Luke says pineapple. Yes, we have pineapple in our dealer's choice game, for sure. We have crazy pineapple as well. Well, they chopped that one. I guess you have to agree to run it twice before you show any cards. Ace-3 does flop 2 pair on the second board.
I don't know. I feel like you're supposed to be able to see what the hands are before you can determine how many times you're going to run it. You know, once, twice.
Oh, I thought you have to
another time
agree
maybe 3
prior to
times.
seeing the hands.
Well, I mean,
I think you do. I think you have to announce either 2 or 3 times. Because if I had kings versus ace-3, I'd have ran it 3 times instead of twice.
right. Except we can only run it twice here.
Yeah, you can
Once or
only run.
twice.
Yeah, you can only run it twice. I mean, you can run it once, but the max is twice here at Rounders Card Club. But if you could run it 3 times or more,
But see, I think that's how you determine how many times you want to run it based on the equity. Like what the chances are of your hand holding up. And you can't know that unless you see what the other guy has.
oh, lesson learned, lesson forgot.
And it's gone.
That's why I'm back here and not playing cards. I know you play at a different location. Do you guys run it twice?
I only play here.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of this card house.
yeah. Card club.
Card club. Let's see. Somebody's got an ace. Coach has an ace.
I thought you've been to Vegas or something.
I went to Vegas.
Oh, yeah,
Just
that's
got
what I'm
back to
talking
Vegas.
about. Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah.
Do they run it twice if you guys are in like a regular game there? Or?
I really don't know.
You play tournaments most of the time. You go
yeah,
to Vegas.
yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, they don't let you run it twice in
Yeah,
tournaments.
I need to run it twice in tournaments. I would love to run it twice in tournaments. I'm so far behind most of the time.
Here comes Coach.
You play any of the World Series events?
I have in the past. I may venture out there this fall. I think the schedule just came out a couple days ago.
September tournaments?
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how things are. I just got back from Vegas a week ago, and it seems like it's kind of coming back to life. Saw some people there. The dividers are gone from the poker tables.
Oh, good.
I'll tell you, I went to the Aria, and there was a really long wait. It seems like there's a shortage of dealers there.
Mm.
So I'm curious to see how it's going to be when the WSOP comes to town. I think they expect an influx of dealers to come in and augment.
Yeah,
that
they have a lot
force.
of out-of-state dealers coming there for the series. They make a lot of money dealing the cash games and the tournaments. I don't know how they get paid for the tournaments, but the cash games are pretty good.
So it looks like Rob 3-bet to 30 with a 7-3 off.
He just has to bet again. He's got to pull that trigger.
Albert looks dubious.
He wants to call, but he has the sixes. They're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Rob show you that earlier? Sixes are good.
I really thought he was going to show the 7-3 there.
Right. I thought he was going to show it. But then he might get called next time, so he doesn't want to. Yeah, Mike's been very quiet in seat one. He hasn't gotten any cards.
Yeah.
Pairs, ace, king, stuff like that, but just not making any hands.
He's only down $80, so he can still make a comeback.
Yeah, the buy-in is 100 to 300 max, and he bought it for 215. He's just relaxing tonight, being on the stream. He always makes hands when he's playing. He's bound to make hands. Nick's going to limp in for $2. The computer hand. Coach is going to call. A lot of sevens out already. I feel a raise coming from Key West.
Got blackjack hand.
I think Rob wore those exact T-shirts to a wedding a few months ago.
Sure, why not? Throw a tie on that bad boy.
Yeah, get after it.
Looking right. Did someone fold the ace queen?
Albert raised to 50 after Key West. Min raised to 4.
With the jack 8 off. Robert going to play back at him? They're making deals.
Yes, they're definitely deal. You want me to call to 50 and we just play for that?
They don't even know what to look at. There's so much action on the table, so much action on the TV. They're watching the hands that they were in.
Rob did fold.
And Albert gets one over on him from the button. Mike's got the button now. Let's see if he can make something happen.
I think Mike's going to get pocket queens this hand. He's going to get 3 callers to a raise. And the flop's going to be ace, king, jack. Everybody hit that flop. Coach is up over $900 now.
Yeah. He's been
Oh.
doing some work.
Elijah's taking advantage of our licensed, what are they? Therapists?
Oh, yes, she is, yeah. Massage therapist, yeah.
Massage therapists?
Yeah, I'll tell you. This can be pretty stressful and a lot of tension built up at the poker table, especially if you're playing for a lot of hours. And these ladies really help ease that.
Yeah, I was I was trying to play last Friday in the free roll. I couldn't get a sponsor, so I ended up not playing.
Must be pretty bad to not get a
Can't
sponsor on the free roll.
Can't get a sponsor on a free roll.
You're doing something wrong. Let's see, we got Abe's open-ended here.
Coach with pocket nines is going to fold.
Coach is blocking the bottom end of his straight 2 times, and Rob has an ace blocker from the top side.
Looks like they both folded.
His hand's over, huh? Yep.
Yeah. The aggression takes it down. Abe is doing great. Bought him for 300. He's up 601. I want to see the V pips. See how high the V pips are. We'll get the V pip percentages up here in a little bit.
You know, I haven't seen anybody straddle from the button. Are they not doing
No,
that this
no,
game?
just a under the gun.
Just under the gun
Mhm.
today for this
They
game.
put some stipulations in this game to try and keep it low key, maybe
Between the rails, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
This
hard,
game was off
but
the
these
rails
guys are-
from the first hand.
These guys are going off.
There's a hand.
Trying to induce.
This king. He raises to 4. Min
He got-
raise.
He's just trying to induce some action, and Allen accompanied it by raising to 15 with the unknown hand.
Albert's got a suited king connected.
Oh, he's behind. Allen reminded me earlier tonight that he did beat my ace queen with his ace 8 years ago at the old location.
This is not a uncap game.
So we have 2 suited
And
kings in his
he
hand.
said I was a very good sport about it. He did fold to Rob's raise.
Did Rob, what did he do? Did he 4
Makes
bet?
it 125.
4 bet
Yeah.
to 125. Okay.
If he min raises, he's waiting to, get the pot stimulated a little bit. We will see the V pip here shortly. There is a $8 straddle from the coach. It is on Key
Robert's
West.
first to act. Nope, he likes it.
Yeah, he's calling. Oh, he's raising? There we go. 25.
25. Queen jack suited. I like it.
Very playable hand. Albert's going to relax a little bit, get rid of his 9 deuce, along with Allen folding his 6-3. Here we go. Mike's getting the premium hands, this 7-4 offsuit, not wanting to play it. Come on, Mike.
Live a little. Are we ready for round 2?
We're doing another shot. Thank you from the field.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach. Nick has 2 hearts.
Man, that was a thick shot. Ooh. players at Rounders are very generous.
So Nick bets his flush draw, $60. Rob has backdoor flush draw, and he's also got the gutter. 10 gives him a Broadway.
He has just the ended. He's not open-ended. It's just ended.
Ended.
So Nick has a 10. He's no good, but
Oh, Rob's gone. He let it go. That hand's over. On to the next.
yeah, it was hard to call. Another $62 with just 2 undercards to the board, not knowing he was. He'd have a pair of 4s. He was way ahead. A pair of 4s and a flush draw. There we go. There's a V-pip. Look at that. We still got Albert, Elijah, and Rob right near the 50 percentile, if not over. And then Nick, Allen, and Coach are right in the 30% range.
Jared's so loud.
Yeah, he's too loud. But there is a straddle from Key West.
Let's see, what are we looking at? Albert's got a suited ace. He calls $7. Dom has ace queen suited. Nice hand. He just calls in position. And Nick is on the button with the suited king. Okay. We got Coach 3-betting to 45 with a 9-7 off. And Key West Rob calls with a suited jack because, well, it's suited.
Exactly.
Oh, no, it looks like he folded actually.
What? Dom? Look at all those chips he's got in front of him. Queen 7 beat
Dom's
ace
on a
10.
cutoff. He's got a call.
He's just going to call with the ace queen of clubs.
Should be heads up. And except for Elijah. He calls in the small blind with an 8 and hits.
They both hit. Everybody hit. An 8's on the board, a 7's on the board, and the 2 clubs are on the board.
Yeah. I like Dom's hand. He's got 2 overs and the flush draw, obviously.
And Coach with bottom pair is going to lead out.
100.
This is
Instant
where
call.
Dom should be raising.
Yeah, I agree.
You want to be heads up, if anything.
Well, I mean, if you can get a guy stuck in the middle and you hit your flush, you know, he's going to get the nut flush. But he has nothing. He just releases Elijah. And there it is.
There he goes. He turns the nuts.
Now, he is on the royal flush draw, so he can improve.
He can. He's got the hand locked up. It's just a matter if he wants to check it and let Coach bet it. He should check here.
He bets small.
I don't think he can get a call from anybody.
There's $356 in there, and he bets what? What did that look like?
61.
It looks smaller.
Coach gets out of the way.
He bet
51.
51. Golly.
Well, he's good. That's a good bet because you want them to call. You don't want to push them off the hand. Why you want to shove all in?
Yep.
So that's a great bet. I like that bet. I just thought a few times that there were some players that would bet too much and not get any value from their nutted hands when you can't get anybody to call because you have such a nutted hand you can't.
Well, actually, I think the way that you said it, where if he checks to Coach, he checks and he gives him the opportunity to bet. I think that's probably the best option. I mean, he bet so small. He bet a seventh of the pot, and he folded. Coach folded.
Right.
You know, if he checks to him, who knows? I mean, Coach might make a big play at it.
He could pair 7 or 9 on the river, thinking he's good against one pair, and then bet into
Yeah,
it.
even if it
But-
goes check, check, yeah.
right, if he checks the nuts. Albert did straddle.
Mike's got a hand. Finally, ace 10 suited.
What's he going to make it? He's going to make it
Well,
25?
He's under the gun plus 2. So Albert's 5. Albert calls 5. Yeah, 25, I think.
Albert straddled 5. So Mike has to come in for minimum of 25.
Well, he didn't know. Did he straddle? Because he's plus 1. Albert's under the gun plus 1.
Oh, Mike makes it 15 or 20, and everybody calls. My goodness.
Let's see how this plays out.
This is from one of these guys.
Thank you so much.
Great.
This is my first time in this room. I feel so like official. Y'all enjoy too.
Thank you.
Good, JT? We'll be back.
Yeah. Coach flops a set of 3s and checks it. Mike has, I believe he had ace 10 with the ace 10 of spades. He bet 75 out of basically 200. Nick calls with the open-ended straight draw. Coach just calls a 75 with a set, hoping to fade a flush. The 5 of spades does make Mike the nut flush, I believe. I know we can't see his hand, but I thought he had ace 10 of spades. Nick shoves 320 with a pair of 5s. Coach has a set, needs a board to pair. If Nick has the 5-4 of clubs, that's a great play. If you guys are watching this action you haven't liked, you should like right away. This action is awesome. Action. Awesome action. There we go. Like aces. Coach wants the pot spread out so he can see what's out there. Why he bet 222 into $325. $222 to call, but you got 333. Coach does fold and Mike calls. And my memory is correct, and Mike did have the ace 10 of spades, turning the nut flush. Mike's check on the turn, making the nuts, did work. He almost got Coach to be in there as well with the set, but he knew he needed the board to pair. There's how generous Mike is. Tips $10 on his first hand that he won tonight. Mike's very generous and a good poker player. Holly, did you like that hand? I see you're in the chat a lot. You see the turn the nut flush and checked it, which induced a bet of all in by one of our other players. Yep. Not the mama says Mike's patient will pay off, and it did pay off. Yeah. Played many years with Mike. Very solid player. Mike just won his first pot.
See, it's probably because of the glasses.
He checked the nut flush on the turn. Your buddy Coach had flopped a set, and Nick jammed for $220 on the turn with a one pair. Coach hesitated for a minute, then decided to fold, knowing he needed to board the pair, and Mike easily snap called. Take down his first
Scooped
pot.
it up.
Takes
Good.
down his first pot.
Good for Mike.
Yep.
That'll liven him up, hopefully.
He might just be this tight the rest of the day. He's going to win $200, $300 at a time.
Look at this. 4-way to the flop. Oh, that's a nice flop for Albert.
8, 9, 8
Oh,
for
well,
Coach. Coach.
Well, Albert thinks he's got a good flop. Coach has a great flop. And what is this?
Dom
leads out
45? Oh,
with
yeah,
2
45.
overs.
Here's where Coach should just call, right?
Sure. Yeah, he's got a rainbow flop.
You can't.
And he's got the nuts. You can only scare somebody off. You can only talk people out of calling you.
Right.
Or joining the hand, you know.
You call and hope a king, ace, something peels off.
I mean, what are you afraid of? The
Nothing.
8, nothing.
No.
So he does just call.
So now you're wanting some paint to come off.
Yep.
The floor is a bad card.
Now there's 2 clubs out there. So
Dom is making a big bet here. Looks like he wants to bet about 85 maybe? 60 to 85? 70. Okay. 60, 85, 70 is right in that range.
70. This is a third pot.
Coach should just call again?
I think he's going to kick it up a little.
No. He did. Because Dom is cutting out.
Oh, snap called.
Does Dom have a better hand than Ace Jack that we're not aware of? He must.
One would think.
The card reader could be off.
Now there's the third club on the board. So is he going to rep that? Rep the flush? Oh,
Yep. Coach is snap calling.
Dom's looking like he has
Like they're
something.
chopping it.
Okay. So he didn't have ace jack.
Well, I don't know what they're doing.
Maybe he had an 8. Oh,
No,
ace.
no, he did.
Ace.
Aces.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's the first time aces got cracked.
Right. Interesting that he just leads out. I guess, you know, it's not bad actually. He makes a bet that he wants to call, or he makes the bet. It's a blocking bet, you know.
Thank
As
you,
opposed to
Coach.
checking.
Great tip for the dealer, Jacob. Jacob's been in the box the whole night. Thank you, Jacob. Doing a great job.
And with that pot, Coach has 1.2K.
Kurt says Coach is on tilt. Coach ain't on tilt when he's flopping the nut straight and getting paid. BCF 0331 says Dom not liking money or something. Well, he had pocket aces. He had to think that you have to have 2 pair better to beat him, and he had better.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Abe's definitely raising with the queen jack of spades.
Very playable hand.
A mere 30.
15x.
Dom is going to call with the
I feel
king
like these
jack.
raises here on the live stream are a little bit larger. The opening raises are a little bit larger than what you see out
Well, I
in
mean, 15x is normal. I mean, you won't see 15x in a 10, 25, 50 game because that's a big raise.
Right.
Look at Albert. Albert says, beat me
Albert said,
if
"You know
you
what?
can.
let's end this.
That's a huge
And
raise.
see, Abe is saying this makes no sense. Why are you? He's all in for 600.
That's a 200x. Dom elected to call. Oh my goodness.
That's surprising. That hand is easily.
I think he could be steaming from the aces being cracked. Albert's asking if he wants to run it twice, but he's so far ahead, you have to go jack, jack. Queen 10-9 would be ugly, or very, very good for Dom. Ace magnet right there.
Nope.
Oh my goodness, 2 aces. So Albert's going to win the first board, and it's going to be very hard for Dom to win the second board without catching 2 jacks. Oh. No, he's drawing dead.
A lot of diamonds.
It looks like Albert's going to climb back to even or better. He's better. 980.
Wow. So he's up now.
He dug a hole, and he's totally out of it, and now he's going for the max win. I think Aces got Dom a little sideways there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he just wanted to get rid of those chips and get some fresh ones.
Wow. Coach is up to 1.1. 1.1. This is a 1-2 no limit hold'em with a $300 max bind.
Yeah, max.
So 1.1 should be about the average
This
stack.
is an interesting experiment, though, to see what the $300 cap does. It makes it just
Derek, I don't know what
Pretty
you're
well.
seeing right now, but you're seeing
yeah. Well, he
you're seeing
saw
Dom going to reload for 300. His aces got cracked. I think he went a little tilty, maybe.
self-selecting out of the game. That's funny.
The only reason why I don't think Coach didn't re-raise on the last hand when he had the nut straight was because the clubs got there, and Dom did rep betting into him with the clubs because he did.
Yeah.
He bet all 3 streets, but
Yeah. That would,
if there's no flush there and Dom bets, he's definitely going to re-raise.
he had the best hand, but definitely not the nuts. Speaking
Yes,
of nuts,
Derek saw the King open ships and gets called.
how did I get a shot behind you? Oh, I never finished this one.
Oh my goodness. We are doing a $5 bomb pot. Mike's out of his seat. He must be going out and having a shot somewhere.
Taking a little break. Little walkabout, poker walkabout.
Oh my goodness. Albert flops a set of 4s. He's got a fade of flush
Immediately
draw.
reaches
straight
for
draw.
chips.
He must have been so surprised when he shoves all in. When everybody bet $30 for 600, 200x. Now you like that. You were worried about the 15x. How do you like the 200x?
I'm sure. I'm sure he expected no one to call. I'm sure the call really
But then
surprised him.
when he saw the hand that called him,
Yeah, he's happy.
oh
Happy
my
to see it.
goodness. It'd be hard to beat that hand.
Allen's open-ended on this hand. Let's see if he. Yeah. I'm being called the table. Yeah, I'll stay, Mike. I'll stay,
Doing great.
The drinks are cheap. So I'm going to turn my seat down. I'm going to let somebody else take that spot, and I'm going to stay back here with you, JT.
Rudy's in the booth with me tonight. He does have a spot on the table. One of the players is leaving, and he elected to sit back here, have some cocktails, and enjoy the stream from a safe area.
Yeah,
Albert did take it down with a set of fours.
Albert took it down. Yeah. There's not a small amount of pleasure to be derived from sitting back here and watching these guys play and looking at their hole cards.
Absolutely. This is the best. Derek says at least it's not a nitty game. No, it's not
That's
nitty.
for sure.
Are you kidding me? This is far from nitty. Let's get some likes out there. We appreciate all your support out there, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. But if you can like and subscribe on YouTube, we greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, we do have the $20,000 guaranteed triple stack Saturday. It is a $260 buy-in, $30,000 in chips, 30-minute levels. We do have a 11 a.m. satellite, $40 buy-in for that. Albert's all of a sudden getting a lot of cards. Ace King of clubs.
Well, I kind of like Coach's hand, though. He's flopped it. He flopped the joint.
That's a tough hand. And Abe's got a pair with a straight draw.
Mm-hmm.
He needs the 8.
And Abe leads out. He bets $65 from the big blind. Let's see
And look,
what's
there's
Coach gonna do.
$200 out there, so we
See-
had $160 pre-flop.
Again, you got a rainbow flop. Coach doesn't feel the need to throw up all over the pot.
Why did he raise?
Oh, he did raise. Oh, I didn't. It looked like he was just calling.
Oh no.
I guess he wants to check Abe's commitment. To
Abe
the
is
hand.
probably thinking, I got a pair. I could make 2 pair and be good if he has ace jack or king jack or queen jack. Or I could catch an 8.
Oh, look, he's dubious.
He
He's
is.
calling. Wow.
This could be the hand. If he catches a 10, or a 9 would be a
9.
very bad card for him. The 6.
So now he's. No, still
It's such a rainbow. I'd go check.
got a gut shot.
Oh, if I was coach, oh man. He has to put him on a jack or better.
It's rainbow. He bets 135.
Man,
I'll tell you. I see.
Abe is
Abe got a read. He's just sticking with
relentless.
it. That's okay. I mean, he's not right.
An
But
8 would be a bad card because coach would not like it. Abe would love it.
mhm.
A 9 or 10 could actually felt
Abe thinks he's good. If he hits a 10 or a 9,
the 9 especially.
yeah, especially the 9. Okay, that's a blank. Now, see, Coach has a super straight.
Abe has like
Of
250, 255. Oh, he's got more than that. He's got 300 in his stack. It says 190, but he has 300 easy.
And Coach has a straight from the 5 to the jack.
Yeah, that's a big hand.
What's Abe doing? I'll put him to the test. He just called. Oh, no.
I wanted to see if Abe could fold if he raised them all in. Man, coach is up to $1,700. He bought it for $300.
That's the way to do it.
$300. He's up to $1,700.
I'm actually rooting for him secretly. He bought us our dinner and shots. See? You see there? That's good karma right there. Buy the booth booze, get big.
Gets called again. I don't know. I think they like giving Derek. I think they like giving a coach the money.
Yeah, see, that's a good question. He said just calls again. That's a questionable play right there. I'm not sure why he did have the nuts there. I think, didn't he?
He had the stone cold nuts.
There's no queen 9 or anything. Yeah, he had the 8. There's no 8 on the board. All right, so we see Dom limps in with ace 9 off. Elijah and his massage therapist call. No, Elijah raises. 3 diamonds on the flop. Nobody in the hand has a diamond.
Ace 9 is still good,
Tom hits a 9.
but a black jack could be a bad card. But we won't find out.
That's that.
Josh, I agree. I don't think he was going to call a re-raise. I think if he would have re-raised, we would have
That's
seen Abe fold there, and I would have liked to see that. He put out all that money, and then the know that he was bad and the fold there. I would have got a lot of respect out of that.
The thing is, though, if he does raise and Abe folds, he doesn't have to show his hand. He just slides it in the muck and wonders.
Matthew is responding to Derek's chat. Says, you know what, Derek? The guy can't be too careful with the nuts.
Can't be too careful.
Oh, that's funny. Love the chat. Hey, you guys chat it up. Love reading it. Love seeing it. But we need to get some likes. These guys are playing a great game tonight. $300 max buy-in. A guy's got $1,700. $1,700. 1-2 game. Who wants to play the 1-2 game here? Come on.
Albert has 1.1. He's over 1,000.
Exactly.
Here we got 2 clubs, 2 5s.
The only person that could have a 5 is Nick, who's not at the table.
Somebody bets, everybody goes away. That's just it's a tough board to connect with.
Dom, great bet there to take that down. Ace high.
Allen's down 830 for now. Let's see if he can turn it around.
We are going for a straddle there for $8 from the coach, who is flopping monster.
We got a restraddle.
A double straddle for
18?
17?
17?
It has to be 18, right? 16. 8 and 16. Duh.
Yeah,
Come on,
16,
where's the
okay.
math at tonight? No way. 35. It's actually
Triple
32.
straddle.
There we go.
Now it's right.
So we're playing 1, 2, 8, 16, 32. A mere 32.
So there's
pre-flop.
already
And Allen has a great hand. Ace 7 suited.
$59 in the pot pre-flop without anybody even looking at their hand.
Elijah called $30 with 9-7 offsuit to a double straddle. Rob wants to take it all down right now. Allen's going to shove. He calls.
He did.
Ace 7 versus Jack Deuce. Both don't want to show. They both don't want to show. This is awesome.
What's gotten into these guys? Oh, Allen's showing Albert.
Yeah.
He's got a buddy.
They're working out the game. 2 times. 2 times. My goodness. We can see your hands, guys. Oh, no, the Jack.
2 spades.
The 10 got there for
Ace.
2 pair for Ace 7. He did have the flush draw. Now it's going to be all low cards. Oh, the board pairs again.
Allen scoops.
Allen scoops. Oh, they're running it 3 times?
Oh, I didn't know.
Rule breakers. He finally gets a Jack. Oh, no, he could get a 10. Oh, he catches a 7.
Okay, so 1/3 goes to Robert.
Who had who covered? Oh, so.
Well, 1/3 goes to.
Well, he only had 257, so he can't lose more than $80. Is that right? No, he loses 2 times that.
Yeah.
So he loses.
Well,
It's basically 260.
well, 257. He's gonna lose. Robert's gonna lose 2/3 of 257.
Right. $85.
Now Jake's got to get the pot right.
My goodness.
While they figure this out, why don't we do our before this? Yeah, John says you should bet the river with the nuts. I don't disagree.
He said we were off.
Well, I think, or maybe he means the opinions are a little off. He should have bet the nuts.
Coach, it's all good, bro. Good
Yeah.
win. Good win.
Cheers.
That was one crazy hand. Josh says he's watching this because he plays the 1-2-300 cap at the Mohican Sun in Connecticut. That's the very first place I went to go play. I didn't play cards. I was in the Merchant Marines at the time, and we used to dock in Allen Point, Connecticut, and took a taxi over to the casino. First time in a casino, in my 30s or something like that. Walked around, and left. Didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Didn't play anything, huh?
I didn't know how to play nothing. And now,
Well, you didn't lose.
I bet on everything. Golf, shots, how many shots I'm going to drink. It's crazy.
What is the over/under for number of shots for this session?
We are over.
Over over the line. As long as we don't get out of line. Dom's got a nice hand. Ace king off. He's going to raise to 20. Coach, okay, well, it's already happened. I was going to say, I know Coach is going to call. Alan connects.
It's funny how
I think Robert meant to double down. He's got a double down hand.
he does now.
Now he's
There you go.
interested. That's a big bet. He just moved his tower in there, I think.
Alan.
Yeah, he's all in for 303. He overbets the pot by $300 more or less, $250.
Well, it was a that's how you take it down. Oh, he's showing
He
us
asked for the river, turning river.
10, no good. There we go. Coach is up 1.7. Hey, Coach, we're saying you're playing great.
Some of these stacks can't be right.
Well, Josh, if you go see Nick from Yuma, you tell him we said hello. Sorry he's not in the chat tonight. Hope he's doing well. Look forward to seeing him on our next Tuesday stream or Thursday stream. I think we have a
see
new
a
player in the seat, right?
Well, we got a triple straddle for sure. I don't know about a new player.
I wasn't sure if Nick stayed in or if his seat got filled because they were asking you.
Was it Nick that left?
He had $72, and I didn't see him reload after he tried to get through on that bluff.
We still got him listed
No, he's
as
there.
Nick. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Nick. He's still there. Him has $51. I think he has more than that, but
Oh, Coach is buying a round of shots.
Coach is when you got $1,700 on a
He's feeling
$300
good.
bond, he's like, let's get these guys drunk.
He's feeling good, isn't he? We got a lot of middling cards here.
Yeah, we got $100 pre-flop.
It was a triple straddle. So that's why you see a lot of strange hands.
2 players hit their 6.
3.
Allen can hit the backdoor
3
flush.
sixes.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Albert has 6 deuce, of course.
Why not? Because why not? I think he may have been the triple straddle.
Five of
Okay.
clubs rolls off there, so
That's
Allen does have a
interesting.
flush draw and a
And
straight
a
draw.
straight draw. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Rob has 2 pair. Jack 6.
Mm-hmm.
Did not see this jack. So this is a $300 max buy-in, and we have 2 players over $1,000. And Albert did start off a little behind, so
Okay, so now we got a little more of a tame hand, just a single straddle,
yeah.
huh?
You can see some action here with Ace Queen and Ace Jack. Mike's going to raise a little bit, and I'm sure Abe might shove. Yep, just as I predicted. I'm getting to know my players. Mike is going to call if no one else calls. If no one else calls, I think Mike calls. He did make it like 1:30. There you go. Mike's going to call. It folds around. He does call.
Nick's got a
Nick put in his
head
last
scratcher.
few chips with the Jack 10. He's looking for a flush.
So Abe does
Or a
have Nick
10.
dominated.
He's a flush draw or a 10. He does have a straight draw. He needs a 9 for the straight. Ace Queen is still in the lead. If the board pairs, Ace Queen's going to take down $326. Ace Queen is the best hand.
There he goes. Somebody earlier in the chat said that Mike's patience will
Prevail or
will
something?
prevail, or yeah,
And it
will get him
has.
through.
It
and,
sure has.
It seems to be prophetic.
So Mike's patient. Oh, he's got a coach's beverages have arrived. Mike's slowly climbing up to a nice chip count.
See, Abe reloaded
Abe,
immediately.
yep, Abe did reload. I am JT, and in the booth with me tonight is Rudy. Rudy, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, happy to do it. This is a lot of fun.
Great job. Oh, we go. Triple straddles. 1, 2, 4, 8. What happened? They pulled it back?
I see a quitter walking in here.
Did he get felted or what?
He's got chips.
Oh, he brought some. No, those are ones behind the seat. He didn't win those.
That was the back stock.
It's probably been on the whole time. We just. Key West came back to join us again. Are you done for the night?
We're done for the night.
We are. Or you are.
Everyone.
Okay.
You
Oh,
guys
it's
still
over.
have 30 minutes.
Well, we saw you playing. Kind of. Ooh, Elijah got aces again. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, that's
How
like
many
5
times?
times tonight, I think.
He's had aces 3 to 4 times minimum. 3 is for sure, maybe 4.
How is he not up 1,000 right now?
The other hands he's playing.
Yeah, he's playing it. He
You don't
hasn't
get
folded.
aces every hand.
I don't think he's folded tonight.
Yeah, he's played a lot of hands.
Oh, this is actually a really sick hand.
Albert's made a nice comeback.
Yep.
Albert's got 9-8 suited.
I think
That's a lot.
you saw the hand where Dom lost with aces against coach's straight, flop straight.
Yep.
And then the very next hand he goes all in with King Jack
King
against
King.
Kings. Is like, I was surprised that he went on tilt like that with aces. I mean, a lot of people get upset, but the call, we were talking about the 200 times bet because it was $30 and he makes it 600.
What?
And here we go.
Dom ships it with 5s.
He's gonna flop a 5. He deserves a flop a 5. But Elijah goes, look at I got aces. Wow.
The massage is feeling really good right now for Elijah. With aces.
Albert called with 8, 9 of clubs. Oh man, if he peels off at 10, it's gonna be
10 will get
sick.
him there. Did Abe call? The
Abe,
ace 7?
Abe's in there, yep.
Abe's got a
goodness.
7,
He called 130 or something.
and he jams with a 7.
Because he connected.
No, pre-flop it was like
Yeah.
130.
Yeah, that's
What does it? Dom has a pocket 5s. He still has money behind.
I mean, if you think you're good with 5s pre-flop and then a jack
7.
comes out, I mean,
He calls. But, Albert did fold pocket 4s, and he turned a 4, so Dom can very well turn a 5 here.
yeah.
But
I don't like
Albert's-
the chances.
Albert's a little better than even,
Yeah, he's got.
and it cost him 170 to catch a 10.
Albert's done a lot of work to get back to where he is now, so.
So, Key West, Rob, when you were in the hand and you bluffed off with turning a flush draw with a 9 deuce of spades, were you expect to get looked up?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I was hoping. I was hoping to
Look.
get some action. Watch this run out.
A
right
7.
here. Watch this run out.
Yeah.
Abe's so lucky.
Oh, my.
7s
He's got a
full of
full
jacks
house.
beats aces and 5s.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
no words. I don't know.
Abe had a roller coaster today.
Yes.
From 0 to 1,000 to 0 back to 1,000 now.
He knows how to do it.
Yep.
Somebody said, let Key West know that he's top 5 in my dealer depth chart.
Who's that?
JVSM 1988.
All right.
JVSM.
You just told him, JVSM.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Someone just said, Dom hates money. It's confirmed.
Derek gave us a LOL for the 7 on the river.
You could probably say that about all of us playing tonight.
Tell me what you think. What's your analysis? Why is the action like this on this table? Mix of players? Is it the format? Is it
maybe I
the
think
cap?
it's a mix of the format, mix of being on stream, want to show off maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like the cap does it.
Yeah.
Why do people shuffle in with 9-4?
Well, you know, Rob, I was going to say it like this: if it kind of felt like you were the best player
Yeah.
on the table until you started playing, and then we could tell that, you know.
And then you proved everyone wrong,
Right.
or
No,
you
you-
proved yourself wrong.
No, honestly, it looked like you had an advantage at first with the great calls with the sixes and stuff like that.
Oh, that was just blind
and then
luck.
and then you got a little rambunctious with some chips and trying to make people fold when they had decent hands.
Well, I had the.
You had position on
I
him.
lost the big hand where Abe called with the king jack high on the flop and then
Exactly.
turned a flush draw.
And king
And
high was
then-
good.
So after that, it was all downhill from there. But if I win that hand or if he folds, then I'm up to like 1,500.
Well, there's Elijah right here raising with the 10-6 offsuit
Oh man.
and getting looked up by Queen Jack and Jack 4 both suited.
Albert's got a nice hand, and it just got really good now.
Yep.
This is where he should check, right? He's been checking, letting people bet into him. Like when Allen, he had the 3 kings and Allen was ripping the ace queen at him.
And yeah, Alan. I can't believe Alan called him there. He put him on a flush draw.
Hmm.
Dom went all in for 100 trying to steal the pot.
Albert checks calls.
Oh, he had a 4, so I can see why he bet. And
Yeah, flush.
Albert makes the nut flush. It is the nut flush because no one else had a heart. That's why I can call it the nut
Okay.
flush.
You'll notice no one argued with you.
Derek says, "Hey, the game we're playing is 1-2-50."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big game.
There was
Look at that,
really
coach is
big
up
opens.
1.2.
Up
Yeah.
1.2. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. Well,
I guess
Doesn't
he had 2 buy-ins,
It
maybe.
looks like he has maybe 1.2.
No, he had 1.7 at one time.
Oh, he was up to
He
1.7.
kept reloading a lot, and
Oh,
They
one at a
didn't-
time,
they
one at a
never-
time, one at a time.
yeah, whenever he would lose a hand, he would reload.
Yeah. So he's up 1.2, so that's pretty good. Jacob's been dealing the whole night, or
Yeah.
he dealt the whole stream.
He was an Iron Man today. He made some good money though.
That's always good.
Yeah, Daddy-O agrees with you, Rob. He says probably playing on the stream has an effect on
Yeah.
the wild play.
For sure, Daddy-O.
And then Seth wants to know how to play on the stream.
Well, you just call Rounders Card Club
Yep.
and get on, put your name on the list. We do have, you can check on the Poker Atlas. We do have multiple streams. We have them on Tuesdays and Thursdays right now. Different game levels, so you can call and find out what game you want to play on, or you can check the Poker Atlas.
Look at this guy. Pocket sevens.
I wanted to make it a lot right here, but
Mm-hmm.
I saw Alan.
Preloading his hand.
Alan had a bunch of greens in his hand ready to go.
When you guys did the double straddle for 8
Like triple,
and
quadruple.
1632, was
Yep,
it? Or
mhm.
1632?
Yeah.
And you shoved, and were you surprised that he called with his
He
hand?
snap called. I was like, dang, you snap called me with the ace-7?
Yeah.
But
I thought he had
knew
king high.
this-
I thought he had king high.
Oh.
You had like 9 something or
And
10
that-
something.
Jack deuce or 9 deuce? Well,
No, 9 deuce was the next hand. You
Okay.
shoved all in. But he had like king something high.
oh, Elijah was trying to tell me he bluffed me in this hand. What a liar, Elijah.
Oh yeah,
He's got the nuts.
yeah. Well,
Those hands are a blur now because this next 20 minutes or so, you're going to see some.
Wait, it's
wild
going to get
action.
crazy now?
Yep. Don't turn off the YouTube, folks.
Hang in
It's
there.
about to get crazy.
Hang with us a little bit.
hey, thanks. Give these guys a lot of likes and subscribes. They are playing a phenomenal game tonight. A lot of action. 1-2. You might as well call it 50 because there's double straddles, triple straddles. There's a lot of all-ins.
I'll say.
We actually weren't allowed a double and triple straddle, so
Anymore?
they're all just blind raises.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In the
So it
in our
looks like
normal streams, you can double and triple straddle. Yeah.
so it looks like Dom is done for the night.
Yeah, Dom left.
No one filled the seat. There wasn't much time left.
Yeah.
They called me out there. They came and got me,
Oh yeah.
tapped me on the shoulder, said,
You-
"Okay, come on in."
You knew you couldn't handle
I
it.
said,
Though.
"Nope,
Oh,
that's
look
too
at
wild
this.
and crazy for me."
Mm-hmm.
Key West Rob has a decent hand. He's king off.
He's king off. Make it 60. I should only get like one caller, probably, right?
Probably
Three
get
bets to
2
60.
or a re-raise.
Well,
Wow,
you
how's
got another
Mike-
guy with
look
an
at
ace
that.
king.
Mike just calls.
Elijah in there with 9-3.
Nick, clubs will get him in trouble.
And there they are. The clubs flop. But who has a 7? Anybody? No.
No 7s, no 3. Oh, 1-3. Elijah has a 3.
Mike's first. He looks puzzled, so he checks.
Nick's gonna shove.
Nick shoves. He's got a flush draw. It's not the best flush draw.
I wonder if Mike calls. Mike's gonna have to call here.
Elijah is, I don't think he's ever folded in his poker career. Mike's just trying to outmuscle everyone.
I think Mike was looking for just a check call. Elijah knows he has
okay.
the best hand.
Well, he has a,
He knows
he
he
has
has
a
the best
3.
He's that good. He knew his 2 pair was golden. Mike is going to call. And he's going to turn over his hand and see how strong his hand is against Nick's. But the most he can win is what?
Well,
$80 if
Nick was all in
Elijah's
for
hand holds up.
240.
Yeah, but Elijah has 160 basically, so it's only $80 difference. So if Elijah scoops it with a 3, if it goes 10-8, 10-8,
10 deuce, anything.
10
Yeah.
deuce, 10-5, 10-4, 4-5,
How about 8-8?
clubs.
Oh.
The,
A lot of clubs. And Mike is good. Mike, look at Mike up to 1.4. He bought it for $200.
215.
He was wallowing.
He had 215.
Wallowing at about $140 for about 6 hours.
Mike has $1,400 off of $215. Who does not want to play in this game?
Mike,
Come
man.
on.
Mike was the only one playing for real, and he won the most. So that just goes
Good
to
for
show
him.
you. Yep. If you want to learn, watch how Mike played tonight, or watch how I play,
Well,
and learn how not to
the
play.
very few select hands that Mike played.
Yes.
Yeah, or you can watch. There's a lot to learn, lot of information
Yeah,
to glean
you
from
could
this,
learn
right?
from everybody at the
Yep. What? Do this. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that.
But the 9-3 or what was it 9-3? What do you have? Something 3? 9-3, right?
Who, Elijah? Yeah,
Yeah.
9-3.
He was good till the turn and then the river.
Yep.
And then he wasn't.
Nick is going to reload for 300. I believe we lost 2 players right now. Elijah and Dom.
You can steal JT's drink, and I bet he won't even mind.
Ooh. Wow, you guys had a lot to drink tonight. Thank you.
You want some fries or?
I ate too much today.
My goodness, the players have been very generous tonight.
F&B has been busy with just us. Look, Queen 10 versus Queen 10.
Oh, he
I
bluffed
think
me.
I like
Coach.
well, uh-oh.
Dang, I really wanted to raise this hand, but too many other people in.
You didn't put him on a 4?
He's going to take it down.
Did you feel handcuffed with your stack being that size, down to 400 versus and then not being able to add on?
Maybe a little bit.
I mean, 400 is still a lot of big blinds at a 1-2
Yeah.
game,
That That's a normal stack in anywhere else in the world. So,
But here,
Yeah.
yeah, that's like in Florida and Vegas. So you can only buy in for 200 or 300 at a 1-2 game. So
hey Seth, if you want to get on the stream, you can call 210-361-3325 and get a hold of the front desk, and they can put you on the list.
what are they saying out there on YouTube, Rudy?
Everybody's rooting for you to win.
Oh, here we go. 8-16-32.
Here we go. Some blind raises, not technically straddles. We're only allowed to straddle under the gun in this 1-2 game, so there's some blind raises.
Look at Mike's stack. It looks completely different than it did for the first 5 hours.
It looked like It looked like $215, and now it doesn't.
How did he?
Man, when you're a good
That's
person
remarkable.
and you run good, what can they say?
Now he's all smiling and look, and he's even calling with the 6 deuce. Oh, come on.
Look at this guy, Abe, raising it up with the 5s. 130. I instantly shove.
You shoved with a 9-4 suited.
Yeah,
372. How do you know? How do you know that 9's coming?
I just know.
That's amazing.
Abe almost folded. I think maybe I talked too much. I said, he asked me if I wanted to run it twice.
Did you say no?
I said, no, I got the best hand. I don't want to give you 2 chances to suck out. And then he said he'll gamble.
He's been
He's
gambling
gonna
all night.
gamble.
I've seen Abe here a lot, and I didn't know he played like this unless it's the stream, but he's a good player. He's not scared of. He called with king high earlier tonight. Was that against you?
That was against me.
Wow.
Started
That's
my downfall.
Well,
Oh,
your,
well.
your downfall was here the whole time. You just found it. No, it's a tough game, especially when no one's going to fold king high to you.
Yep.
You know, or pocket 5s to a all in. I put you. He goes, I put you on ace king. I'll race with you.
Well, at least
So-
you have one over.
Before he called, I
You
said,
should have showed the 4.
I'll run it 3 times. I changed my mind. I said, I'll run it 3 times so I'll probably win 2 and you'll suck out once. And then he called.
Did he run it 3 times?
Yeah.
Oh, so you win a third maybe?
I might win all of them. I don't want to spoil it, though.
That'd be awesome.
Yep.
I think I know the answer.
Look, I
He's
got a
got
flush
one
draw.
over.
He's got a flush draw. How can you? My gosh, he's got a 9 and a flush draw. That's a strong hand. There you go.
There we go.
There's
On
part
the
of the.
way.
4 one time. Oh, so close.
Okay. I think
No 9.
you can blame it on Jacob, right?
Yeah, that's Jacob's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dealer error.
This is
Yeah,
a
of
good.
course.
This is a good one right here. Okay.
There you
A
go.
lot of back doors.
Right color.
Pair the boards. 7 or 6.
7.
No 7s, no 6s, no 9s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what? Well, we're looking at 1/3.
Okay. We can still get
Predicted.
1/3. Yep.
There's a lot of cards in that deck.
There's
That's
a
a
4.
4.
There
There's
you
a
go.
4.
That's
the
One
money.
four- One
There
4
you
left.
go.
There we go.
Ship it.
Yes.
One,
Ship 1/3.
Ship a third.
There you go.
Well done. Well played.
Thank you.
How'd you know you're gonna get that other 4?
I knew I'd get at least
A
1/3,
third,
right?
Yeah.
There's no 9s in the deck, though.
You had 300, so now you're back down to 1 something. So you got a playable stack.
Still alive.
Yep.
You got a playable stack. I mean, goodness gracious, you could hit a 9 easily.
Easily got a 9.
I didn't see any 9s folded.
I'm going to go check that deck, actually. See if there's any 9s in there.
Yeah, there's 1 for sure. The 9 of spades.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys? 3 6-handed right now?
Yeah. Someone else comes in for a few hands.
Well, coach is there. He's just not sitting at a seat.
7-handed.
Yeah. Nick jams with the queen
Oh,
jack of clubs.
Someone just showed up.
What the? Welcome to the stream.
Let's get his name out there so we can go down in posterity.
Good player. Good
Welcome.
player. Forgot. What was it, Mike?
Ken.
Oh, yeah, Ken. All right. Got the 816. Alan does not do the 32. Instead, he
Raises
raises to 70.
70.
So Alan pretends to look at his cards and then raises.
Did he pretend? Did you see him look or no? Oh, no, he looked.
$70. Wow. Telling you, this is just not.
Okay. There he goes again.
This is
Yeah,
a guy,
you can
he
you
can't
can
get his
watch
chips
the
in fast
stream.
enough.
You can watch the stream
All in.
He's all in for 262.
I think I only had 200.
on your phone, but there's two TVs displaying the stream as they're out there right now. So there's a 30-minute delay. Wow. Gamble.
Yeah, even we're watching the stream on delay right now. The game is over. It ended 30 minutes ago.
Oh, look at this.
Pre-tip.
Yep. Alan tries to beat me. I beat him back.
Who out-tipped who? Look at Jacob. He's just smiling.
He can't even deal the
He can't
cards.
even- no, he
he
can't.
can't deal the cards. There's too much money.
He wonders if that 5 is for
Oh,
him.
he got the
He just picked it up. He's not
my
sure.
Gosh.
It's probably supposed to be in the pot.
There it is.
Where is it? Ah,
Just a 7 puts
Where's the
us so
7?
strong. Oh no.
diamond.
They're the
Yeah.
board.
Oh,
Ace 8.
one for Alan.
Is this a 3 run out?
This is a 3.
Ace. There's 2 for
Yeah.
Alan.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
No.
There's
No.
2 for Alan. I'm gonna say there's 3 for Alan. There's no king coming. Kings are all folded.
Yep.
4. Yes. 3.
King.
Oh.
There you go.
Got one.
2/3?
Yep.
Got another third. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. You get to keep playing
Yep.
without reloading. You had a lot of fun.
That's right. It was a blast.
You got the
tonight.
right people to gamble with you when you wanted to.
That's
Look
right.
what y'all did to Alan, though. Alan was up early in this game.
Alan was up. I was up a lot early.
We're playing a 1-2 game, $300 max buy-in. There's 3 guys with $1,000, or 4 guys. Excuse me, 4 guys with $1,000.
Okay, I think this is the last hand.
What do you say, Mike?
In
Yeah, in 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah. From 300 to 1.5.
Watch how bad I am, Rudy. I've been going all in every hand, right?
Sure. Oh,
This is the last hand.
what was
of the-
that? A blind all in?
I was trying to get everyone to do a all-in blind, or 100 blind. They said no.
Paulie, there's a
So you
TV
pulled it back.
behind the dealer's head and one to the right of seats 2 and 4, or 2 and 3, and everybody's watching the stream as it happens. So there's no cheating whatsoever, but that's just how it is. It's 30-minute delay, and
Yeah, this
they're
isn't-
having a good time. They get to watch how they're all playing, but it's 30 minutes have passed while they're playing right now. So
And it's not unusual. There are tournaments that
every
are played
stream
around the world
is delayed.
that you can look at.
Watch this, Rudy. I was all in every hand, right?
All right.
Let me give a shout out to Paul and Misty for last Tuesday's stream coming in the booth. Paul's going to be doing some streams with me regularly, and greatly appreciate that. Hopefully Misty will be with him. We did have some guests in the booth. They weren't able to get on their headsets and sign off with me last Tuesday, but thank you,
4.
Paul.
Queen 4. I folded it. Okay.
Okay. Queen 4. Got it.
Ken's got to play. Last hand of the stream. He didn't come here not to play.
Right?
And he's got the right hat.
Yep.
And he has the best hand.
Queen 4.
Queen 4.
Yeah, but the deuce is coming for Ken.
The deuce of spades.
Oh, lots of queens and fours.
Oh,
Who folded queen four?
the fish.
The guy with the shirt.
That's a nice shirt,
The
though.
great, thank you.
He might have won.
$0 or $50 a call. So coach takes that one too.
Coach got Ken.
Look at that.
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody for watching the stream tonight. We want to thank Rudy for coming in the booth tonight. We want to thank Key West Rob for joining us at the last half hour and joining us early after he smashed the table a little bit.
Yep.
But he was kind enough to give it back, most of it.
That's
Mike,
a sign of a good dealer. You
Mixed
know?
Game Mike for doing a great job and putting a lot on his plate to handle this thing. We want to thank everybody in the stream, the chat, the likes, the subscribes, the viewers. I want to wish you guys a good night. Have a safe night. And a good night.